Hey chickies, okay, today I am starting the 31-day nail art challenge, which basically means I'm going to be doing, well, I paint my nails every day anyway, so it's not going to be a big stretch for me in that regard, but I thought it would be a really good way of never being uninspired. You know how you get into those little funks and it's like, what am I going to do? I do that sometimes. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. And because I paint my nails every day, this is probably not very surprising. Anyway, so the first prompt was red, and I went on to Google Images, and the first thing that caught my eye was this red Bokeh image. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure, to be honest. So if anybody knows for sure, that'd be great if you let me know. So anyway, this is what I did. I really hope you like it. Let's get into it. So as you can see from the first image, I only did the Bokeh design on my two middle nails. So we're starting off with Opi's Silver Paints, which is the base color for all of the color paints, which I've used on here on numerous occasions. So it's just one coat of the silver canvas. It doesn't take very long to dry at all, like it's seriously a quick drying polish. And then we'll move on to the next stage. So I'm obviously using red polish today, and the polishes that I'm using are Louboutin's Rouge. Oh, I love that polish. Also Joshik Polish's Peachy, which I do love very much, and OPI's Magenta Mousse, which is from the Colour Paints collection. So I'm starting by painting two coats of Peachy by Joshik Polish on my pinky and my index, and I'll be using dotting tools from Cuccio Polish. Now I'm also going to be using a white polish today, and that is Orly's White Tips. So the first step is to just create some random dots using a dotting tool. I'm using the lighter red from Joshik Polish called Peachy and the white tips from Orly and the dotting tools from Peachy Polish, and just placing random dots all over my nail. I need to let all of those dots pretty much dry completely before moving on to the next step. Now once the dots are completely dry, you can come in with the colour paints, and this is called Magenta Mousse, and we're just going to place a thin coat of that over the top. Yes, I'm being a little bit messy, I don't know why, just ignore that. That's why I have a cleanup brush and some fabulous non-acetone remover to clean all of that up. I get neater as this video goes along, I promise. Now once the red layer has basically dried, it doesn't have to be completely dry, we're going to then add some more dots, but instead of using the red and white, we're now using the silver and white. Again, you want to wait for these dots to dry, basically dry, not completely dry, but basically dry, before adding another coat of OPI's Magenta Mousse, which is the colour paints again. And see, I'm being really neat this time. It's like, yay! Now, once this layer has basically dried, again, it doesn't have to be completely dry, we are now going to add dots using the two red colours that we started with. So yes, this could not be easier, just adding random dots of the two colours of red, the lighter colour and the darker colour. Now I know to some of you this may seem like an awfully large amount of polish to put on your nail, and it is a little chunkier than generally what I would do normally, but I wore it for about 8 hours and it didn't feel like it was chunky or heavy on my nail at all, so it was pretty good. So we're going to end up top coating using Seche Vite, which makes everything smoothed out and it just finishes off the whole thing perfectly. Oh, and just so you know, I'm going to create a playlist for all of these manis so that you can go and see them in one spot. So just look out for the 31-day challenge playlist. And that's it for this one. I really hope you liked it. I love doing it. It was fun. Yes, it was time consuming, but I made a lot of cups of tea in between times when I was waiting for things to dry. So anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing. And thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.